Hello, everybody. Happy Tarot Tuesday. Sorry about that. So not ready for tonight's stream. I'm all over the place. Yay! Let there be light. My video is laggy. I don't know if your guys' video is laggy. Hello, Tammy. So I'm just trying to get my TV to where I'm not like looking straight up. All right, so tonight, make sure, Tammy, can you hear me? Am I jumpy? Because right now I'm like all over the place on my screen. If I'm not, then I will just completely ignore it. Yours is lagging too. Hello, Elizabeth. Seems to have smoothed out a little bit. We'll get through it, hopefully. It might just be internet not wanting to be my friend tonight. So my mom got a new tarot deck for me, or oracle deck. I don't know if you guys remember the Seasons of the Witch Samhain edition. That was like a super dark and kind of weird energy, and I wasn't super happy with it. I didn't know they had a Yule one, and she got me the Yule one, and oh my god, these cards are so pretty. Just like the Samhain one, those ones shine red, these ones shine green. So pretty. Making sure you guys can actually see all of its shiny goodness. It's so pretty. And then it's got this pretty background on the back of the card. All right. You can hear me. Good. Okay. But I thought that I would kind of toss these in a little bit. I looked at them and they're a lot better than the Samhain cards. Not nearly. I just hiccuped. I'm so sorry. Not nearly as dark and not really twisted. It was just like really, it was a weird vibe, the Samhain ones. These Yule ones are actually really nice. I like them. Really nice. When I Amazon crashed, so did everything that is with it, like Disney Plus. Oh man, that sucks. I have been super busy with work. I haven't even noticed. But yeah, I thought I'd throw in a couple of these oracle cards with the regular tarot readings that I do for you guys after my 1 through 10. I'll do your tarot cards, and then I'll pick an oracle card for each of you too. And then also after my 1 through 10 of my tarot cards, I'll do like 1 through 5 of these oracle cards. So thought I'd try to shuffle it. Sorry, my daughter spilled spaghetti all over my rug, and my husband just cleaned it up for me, but now it just smells like cleaning product in here, and it's kind of giving me a headache. Alright. I love that you guys can see my desk and me, because nobody wants to look at just me. Here's all my cards. They look prettier. And I love that I can switch back and forth. I can switch back to me. And I can switch back to my desk. But yeah, so hasn't really been much going on. Ooh, yes, there has. So, I'm part of a local witchy group. It's called Middle Tennessee Witches. And one of the girls was like, hey, I really want to start collaborating with everybody and doing some classes. So who would like to teach some classes? If you're interested, let us know. I went ahead and let them know I want to teach a tarot class. So I am super excited. I'm going to be teaching a tarot class to that group through Zoom. My cat is on my computer and that controls my whole stream. Hey, get down. 1 sec. You can't be up here. Go play. Sorry, you guys. Okay. I just knew she was gonna like click something or do something and just completely crash my whole stream. But yeah, I'm gonna be teaching a tarot class. I'm super excited about that. I don't know. I think it's gonna be on the 23rd at 7 o'clock. So it's a Thursday. Yeah, the 23rd at 7. It's gonna be really fun. So if you guys want to be part of that, I'm sure you could probably join the group. Let me know if you want to join it and I can get you an invite. And you can come be part of my Zoom. It's gonna be fun. All right, so, and we've got other people. There's one person who's going to be teaching how to make your own calendar. How to make your own calendar. And then another person, I can't remember what he said he was going to teach, but that's going to be this Thursday. Then the calendar one is next Thursday. And there's someone who's going to teach chakras, I think. I'm going to see if anyone's teaching Reiki. I might teach Reiki too. That would be fun. Just, my table is your table, apparently. You are rotten. You know that? I think you do. You're just looking at my drink like you just want to knock it over, aren't you? Hello. Yeah. She's just, yes, that's you on the big TV. That's you. Aren't you beautiful? She's looking at it like, whoa, wait a second. You're a rotten Kiki. You're a rotten Kiki. Don't knock over my camera, please. I gotta do my cards. Are you gonna let me do my readings? And don't forget, on the 30th, the last Thursday of December, I'm going to do horoscopes. So I'm going to write my horoscopes out beforehand, and then I'll tell you guys the horoscopes along with a tarot reading for each zodiac. It's going to be a long stream. I might split it. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I don't know. We'll see how long the horoscopes are. It probably doesn't need to be split because I do 1 through 10 for tarot cards. And that doesn't take long, and it's only 12 zodiacs. So cool. Seems way too dark. Yeah, we have a lot of witchy resources. Sorry, my nose is itchy like crazy. Dust or something. We have a lot of resources around here. There's this one store I love going to. It's called Aroma G's. They have literally everything. They have a whole wall of tea. They have all these soaps and oils and perfumes and herbs. They have tons and tons of herbs. They have tons of books and tons of tarot cards and jewels and jewelry and candles, a whole room of candles, and it's got a ton of stuff. I love going in there. My mom likes going in there with me. And then we've got a few different groups on Facebook. I'm part of the Nashville Pagan Collective. And then, sorry if you guys can hear my husband, he's playing his game upstairs. They've got the Nashville Pagan Collective, Middle Tennessee Witches. I think there's a couple other ones. I can't remember. Those are the two main ones that I like get a lot of information from, and I'm more active in those two. It'd be really fun to like run one of those groups. I'd love to like make my own group and make it that popular. There's a good amount of people in there. And there's a lot of people that'll ask in like the local Facebook pages about like witchy stuff, and you get a few people that are like trying to get you to come to church and all that kind of stuff and telling you that it's bad. And but then you get a lot of people that'll chime in and say stuff. Nashville is actually really witch friendly. It's really nice. All right, so I blabbed on and on. Let me switch over to my card pictures because Freya is gone, and do 1 through 10. And then, like I said, I will do 1 through 5 with my Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. God, I can't talk tonight. It's gonna be one of those nights. I think it's always one of those nights. I don't know a night where I haven't been able to talk the whole time, at least. All right. So number 1. Well, let me feel like shuffling one more time. My cards just are like, please shuffle more. Okay. Number 1. Temperance. Make sure that you are keeping balance, knowing when enough is enough, and this is super crooked, it's bugging me. Knowing when enough is enough, and kind of taking the middle road, not doing anything in excess. Patience, all that good stuff. Maybe I'll make drive through Nashville on our way back from Kentucky. We're in Kentucky because Nashville's what, 2 hours south of Kentucky, so it's not that far if you're like on the southern part of Kentucky. You definitely have to come. I think, if you do come, Tammy, you've got to go to the Opryland Hotel, and it's free to walk around. It's all like all the different plants and stuff. We went there not too long ago. We got some like Christmassy type of pictures, but it's a whole, like, you walk around and it's just like miles of pathways that walk all the way through, and there's tons of different plants. It's really cool. You would like that. I literally, while I was walking through, I was like, Tammy needs to come, and I'm gonna take her to Opryland Hotel because she would love this. Hopkinsville. I feel like Hopkinsville is not that far from us. Let me check. I'll check after this. And I'll let you know. You need to come to Nashville. Even if it's just like to meet up for lunch, that'd be cool. Number 2 is the Devil, and it is in reverse. So you get to hug my Liz and all that's sweet. Yeah, so definitely try to come through. But number 2 is the Devil, and it's in reverse. So with the Devil card, if it's upright, I like to think of it as a it's kind of like giving you the okay to give into like temptations and doing things out of the norm and being playful. Being upside down, it might mean that you might need to focus more on responsibility, or maybe you need those types of things. You need to give into the temptation and the playfulness, but it's kind of a stuck energy. You're not allowing yourself to go there. So I feel like the energy of this card for this reading is more of it's stuck. Don't let yourself get too hung up on, I need to do this, it's more responsible, I can't give in to these temptations and kind of have more fun. You might need to kind of let that go and allow yourself to give in to those temptations a little bit. I'm not saying like go out and do terrible things, but have fun, be playful. That's all that is. Number 3. 7 of Swords. So I hate this card because it is a warning that somebody is not what they seem. They don't have good intentions. Someone around you is being a trickster. I don't know if you guys can tell in this picture, but it's swords. Let's see if I can move it closer. It's a bunch of swords, and this guy is like behind the swords, and he's looking all sneaky, and he's got 2 swords in his hand. It's someone who has ulterior motives, someone who is could mean loved one is cheating on you. It could mean a friend is stabbing you in the back. It could mean that someone is trying to trick you into something, or someone's trying to get you to do something without telling you all the details. I'm not telling you the bad that can come from it. So just be mindful of everyone around you, and just know that you can't always take things at face value. Make sure you listen to your intuition on whether to trust someone or not. Usually if your gut's like, this might not be the person I want to trust, it's for a reason, so listen to it. Number 4 is the Queen of Pentacles. So queens are all about that independent woman, I can do it myself kind of energy, and Pentacles is all about money and health. Being successful, everything that you've been working towards is going to start, it's all going to start coming together, and it's all going to start, like your labor is coming to fruition. So all the things that you've been working hard on are definitely going to pay off, so keep it up. Number 5 is Ace of Chalices. New relationships, a new friendship, opportunity for just kind of like a newness to a relationship even. I'm getting more of it's a relationship that's already there. It's just more of a newness to it. So it could be like a fresh start to a friendship or a relationship. But definitely that opportunity is there. The moon is also really big in the background. So just listen to your intuition. Don't let that opportunity pass you by. Number 6. Make sure I'm in camera. Okay. Number 6 is Six of Chalices. So it is in reverse. Six of Chalices is all about self-love, taking care of yourself, taking a moment to recharge yourself, looking back on things, appreciating the journey that you've had so far, all those types of things. With it being in reverse, that's stuck energy. You're not allowing yourself to relax. You're not giving yourself that self-love, that spa day that you need, or that day of relaxation. Make sure that you're not focusing too much on others around you. A lot of the times with Six of Chalices being upside down is someone who is more worried about everyone around them, and you can't feed other people with an empty cup. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and you're not completely depleting yourself trying to take care of other people. Number 7 is Queen of Wands, another queen. Lots of good energy tonight. So Queen of Wands, again, that badass bitch energy, that independent woman, I can do it myself kind of thing. Wands being all about inspiration. I definitely feel like this card is saying that you are able to take control on creative tasks. You're able to I'm literally trying to like word it out. I can see like pictures in my head of what it means. It's weird. It's hard to explain. You're able to face things head on with the creativity of being able to manipulate things how you want them to be. You can figure out ways to work things to where it's going to work out. God, that cleaner is bad. You are able to, you're just going to be like kind of rushed with all these ideas, and you're able to like be level-headed and be able to handle these things creatively. Yeah, my head is hurting from the smell, and my throat is dry, and I probably should have put my fan in here or something. Anyways, number 8 is the moon. So the moon is all about intuition, obviously, but then also the moon card is all about things being lit up in the dark. So your intuition can do that for you. When you're in the dark and you're outside and you're looking around, you can't really see what's around you. You might hear a wolf howl in the distance and you're not sure what's going on, but your intuition is kind of like peeking and saying like there's danger in the area, or this is a safe space, or something like that. The moon or your intuition kind of sheds light on a lot of things that you can't see. So make sure that you're getting in touch with that. And the moon being a major arcana card, something big, so make sure you're paying attention to it. The Tower. God, stuff really stinks. The Tower, and in reverse. It's always peeking. The Tower in reverse. So things need to come down and be restarted from scratch, but something's holding you back from doing that. So with the Tower card, sometimes things just have to come down, have to completely be taken away or demolished, and then you have to rebuild or restart whatever you're trying to do from the rubble. And you always can build it bigger and better, and you've learned from your past mistakes and the things that you've experienced with this thing that had to be rebuilt. But with it being in reverse, it's all stuck energy. It's something that needs to happen, but you're not allowing it to happen. Something's holding you back from doing that. Make sure that you might need to come to terms with the fact that something has to be redone, restarted. And sometimes like if we're on our pathway towards something and we hit kind of like a creative block, if we completely start from scratch, we can kind of move things a little bit quicker, and then we might just move right past that block and it might not even be a thing anymore. So that's what the Tower card means to me. It's more of like just kind of starting over and being able to just whip through it really fast. And that momentum of you being able to move quickly through the beginning part of it up until where you were stuck before might just push you right past that block that you had before. So it might be something that you have to come to terms with that has to be restarted. And 10 of Pentacles, number 10. So we had number 6 that was matched with its number, and we had 10 that was matched with its number. 10 of Pentacles is all about things that you're leaving behind, a legacy. It doesn't necessarily mean family. You know, there's a mom and a dad and a kid. Hey Amber, you are not late. It's totally fine. I'm about to do personal readings. It's things that you're leaving behind. So it might be what people say behind your back after you leave a room, those types of things. So make sure that you're keeping in mind, like start thinking about like what other people might be remembering you for. Wow, I can't talk tonight, man. And see if maybe that you might want to change it. You might want to do better. Think of things in that perspective, if that makes sense. Start thinking of things in that perspective, and do a little bit better. Oh, and I've got these. I'm gonna do all the time, and I was like, no, oh, it's okay. I got some new cards. My mom got me the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle. Keep wanting to say article. God, can't talk tonight. But they are so pretty. They're green, and then they've got shiny green sides. So pretty. I love these cards. And then it's got the same type of artwork as the Seasons of the Witch Samhain, which I wasn't happy with. I didn't like the energy of those cards. Felt like they were kind of just a weird energy. But these ones I really like. I flipped through them a little bit, and I really like the energy from these. a lot more than I liked the Samhain ones. So I'm going to do 1 through 5 of these, and then I'm going to do personal readings. Right now I've got Tammy, Elizabeth, and Amber. Anyone else that might be lurking in the comments, make yourself known, and I will give you a reading as well. I'm going to do tarot readings and then 1 oracle reading for everyone's personal readings. Oh, I'm glad that she's home. I know that you were worried about her not being home. Was it, I know you were also scared about bringing her home. Are you okay with that? Was it easier than you thought it was going to be? Yeah, the other deck was super dark. Like, it just had like this dark vibe, and some of the cards, when I pulled them and I looked at them and I listened to the meaning of it, and I was just like, I don't like this. Like, I know Samhain is kind of spooky and dark, but these were like dark, if that makes sense. I didn't like them very much. They're beautiful cards. I wish I liked them better, but I just didn't really like them all that much. They were a gift, and I really appreciated the gift. It's always a bummer when like beautiful cards aren't as good as you'd like them to be. I also have the same issue sometimes with like, sorry, I forgot my camera was up here. With like the villains, the Disney villains cards that I got recently, and the Nightmare Before Christmas cards. Like, you could do so many awesome things with these cards, and you choose to make half of them pip cards, and it's like, oh, just like put me in charge of these cards. I'll write better ones. I'm gonna do that one day. That's like a bucket list goal, is I want to make my own tarot deck. Like, make my own tarot deck. Like, mass-produced tarot deck. That would be super cool. It'd be really cool. Her Head in the Stars tarot. It's freaked out, but making me so scared. Okay, I feel like I slept better last night. But she passed away and my anxiety went away, so I'm just happy. That's awesome. I'm glad. Okay. 1 through 5 of the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I'm not going to read these in reverse because I don't even know these cards yet. Tranquility. In thy womb of blissful quieting and calming stillness lives the world of worlds, spellbound to the silence. Let's just enjoy the tranquility. Offering. I give to you my heart's intent, wrapped in gratitude and thankfulness. Devotion in exchange for your presence. Here I am gifting my essence. In other words, I am a gift to you. No, the offerings of just devotion and love and your presence are definitely a good meaning behind that card. Number 3 is family. The love is present in the presence of thee. A comforting veil that warms the heart and hugs the soul. I like it. Number 4, falling in love. Sorry, these have a super bad glare. The thorns of roses rip open the heart, only for thy petals to bleed into thy soul. Interesting. And number 5, telling stories. Man, the glare is really bad on these. What words so tender can be spoken so bravely unless they are true from the truest of words? So, this holiday season, make sure that you're enjoying the tranquility. You're offering your presence and your devotion to your friends and family around you. Appreciating the family that you have, and the present is the love is present in the presence of thee. So just knowing that the present of the season is your family around you. Falling in love. Make sure that you are again, present in the moment for that. And telling stories, just sharing stories about your life with your friends and family. I can grab the cards. All right, so set that there. Family is back together again, you know. Yes, I love that. And now you can start truly celebrate. I saw that you posted about your engagement on Facebook. Now you can truly start celebrating that. All right, so Tammy, then Elizabeth, are you still here? If you are second, and then Amber. Has the video gotten any better? Because I just saw it a little bit laggy. The smell's getting a little bit better. It's not quite as bad. All right, Tammy. Yeah, still here. All right, Tammy, then Elizabeth, then Amber. Anybody else that's watching, let me know in the comments. All right, Tammy. I feel like shuffling a little bit. Sometimes my cards, like, I can just feel like the itch to keep celebrating, or keep celebrating. I saw birthday and celebrating, shuffling. I get the urge to keep shuffling. My brain, like, literally, my mouth cannot keep up with my brain. It's insane. Plus, my birthday is next Thursday, the 16th, so I'm really happy my mom will be with me, not physically but spiritually. Yes, I love that. How old are you gonna be, Amber? You're super young, I think, right? You're like early 20s? 16th. Next Thursday. So you are a Sagittarius? I'm in a class that is teaching me a little bit more about astrology, like more in depth, like the aspects and transits and all that mess. Right now, I'm pretty familiar with like planetary placements, what they mean, your houses and what they mean, what zodiacs mean. 23, I'll be 24. I'm getting old. Oh my God, girl, I am 10 years older than you. But yeah, I'm learning a little bit more in depth. So, that'll be fun. I honestly, I want to be able to just be like one of those people that are like, oh, you have this and this and this, and your transits are this and this and this, and this is what it means. And then like the people that are like, oh, you're gonna have this happen at this time frame of your life. And it's crazy what some people can come up with when it comes to your birth chart. And it's like, I feel like I'm pretty well versed in astrology, but I also like, it's just the tip of the iceberg with me. I want to just dive all the way in. All right, Tammy, sorry about that. I just felt like doing more shuffling. I was on my fourth kid when I was your age. And now all of her kids, your youngest is in his senior year of high school. Is it senior year? But he's 17. Sorry, I didn't mean to just put you on blast. Oh man. Knight of Swords. So something's stopping you from standing up for yourself. And knowing you and knowing that you're fully capable of being able to stand up for yourself because of that queen energy that I know that you just encompass. Wow, I just came up with a really big word. I'm really proud of myself for that. Um, Something's holding you back. What is holding you back from standing up for yourself? Drama is going on, and it might be time to just kind of like get away from it. Focus on something else. You know, my fiance are starting with a dog, hopefully next year. Oh, 17, yeah, and a senior. Get away from the drama, focus on something else. A gift from the universe is coming, but so the Page of Pentacles is more of like a warning to just kind of like don't miss something because you're focused on something good. And this being upside down is more of a like something's keeping you from noticing things around you. Hopefully this is making some sense for you, and maybe it'll click with me here in a minute, but take your steps carefully. Make sure that you're planning out everything, because I feel like with all this drama, you might need to take your time on things, on maybe responding to things. You might be holding back from not really standing up for yourself, but being more aggressive in the situation because of all the drama that's going on and the fact that maybe it's not quite your drama. This card, I don't even know what that means. Hopefully it means something for you, but make sure that you're taking your responses, taking time for your responses. I feel like it's more of like somebody else's drama. These cards are kind of telling you to stay out of it. Pick what you say very carefully. The Hanged Man. Definitely kind of putting things on hold. Not really like and it being upside down. Make sure that if you're not going to stay out of it, it's worth it. That's what I'm saying. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it makes sense. Message you in a bit. Okay. Maybe, hopefully this Page of Pentacles made sense to you. I'm not sure where it stands in this whole thing, but I really feel like it's like someone else's drama and you might need to just kind of like back off a little bit. And if you don't, make sure you watch what you're saying around them. All right. Elizabeth is next, and then Amber. You ever, I know Tammy, you read tarot. Anyone else that reads tarot, do you ever get a card and you're just like, I don't even know what that is? And you just kind of like brush it off. But then later on, someone will be like, oh, that card meant this. And you're like, oh shit, that really, like, that makes sense. I hate when that happens. Like, it just doesn't click for me during the reading and then someone has to explain it to me. Boy. Elizabeth, let's see what cards have to say for you. Oh, Tammy, I forgot your Yule card. Let me do Elizabeth's first because I'm already focusing on her while I'm shuffling. What does the rest of the week like? Okay. Alright. The world. Something is stopping you from, you might be making the same mistakes again. Something's stopping you from using those past experiences to not make those mistakes again. I just like completely repeated myself. Something's stopping you from using that, like, my mouth doesn't work. Okay. Let me grab another card just to see. It's the gift. Okay. My card's like, yeah, okay, something's good is coming, but you need to focus back on this one. So something's holding you back from using your experiences and the mistakes that the lessons that you've learned from making those mistakes in the past, from kind of helping you with the situation that you're in now. Make sure that you're kind of looking back and like, okay, this kind of situation happened before. What did I learn from that lesson? And try not to make that mistake again. The gift is just a gift from the universe, no strings attached. Something really good is going to happen. 8 of Chalices, time to move on. I feel like this is kind of just an extra card. This whole, like, you might be making mistakes, the same mistakes again. You might need to just kind of like let things go a little bit. And I feel like it's with a person. 6 of Pentacles, all about sharing, but it's upside down. Honestly, I feel like you might need to kind of keep things to yourself a little bit. It's almost like the 6 of Pentacles, I almost feel like it's like, has the same essence of the Hermit. You might need to kind of keep to yourself. And honestly, I feel like that's the experiences that you've had in the past. You might have opened up to somebody in the past, or taken somebody else's advice, and they might be pushing that on you again, and it might be something that you kind of have to steer away from. Make sure that you're kind of just like letting it go, and moving on, and try to take advice with a grain of salt. 8 of Swords, kind of like a lone card, like feeling alone. I feel like this is what you're going through now, and the gift card is coming. That gift from the universe is coming. As long as you just kind of hang in there, learn from those past mistakes. Don't make those mistakes again. Keep to yourself. Don't worry about anybody else, or don't get advice from someone that you might have gotten in the past, because I feel like that advice might have steered you wrong before, and it could steer you wrong again. But that gift card is definitely in there. So, something really good is going to happen. I feel like this card is just kind of like, okay, all this is happening, but that, bam, is going to happen. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, but make sure that you're learning from those past mistakes. And let me get your Yule card, Elizabeth, and then I'll come back and get Tammy's, and then Amber, the floor is yours. All right, so Elizabeth. Ooh, those don't. I want to do that again. Not that kind of shuffle. They're big. I don't know if you can tell the difference. They're really big compared to my other cards. From Jealousy. Yeah, that could totally fit in that. Not wanting to... Don't compare yourself to somebody else, or situation to somebody else, or even giving in to somebody else's jealousy. Somebody else's jealousy might be kind of in the way. I feel like a lot of that focus is on that other person, and you just kind of needing to ignore the other person in this situation, at least. All right. Mother Mary, into the arms of mothering embrace swells a wisdom full of grace. In my bosom, where she whispers, sleeps the eye of winter. These cards, and then right after that is Father Christmas. How did I get here? Lost perhaps, no worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good lives in you, dear. Yeah, I mean, I feel like these cards, I haven't connected with them yet, but I feel like this is more like it's really telling you that the good still lives in you. So you're okay in the situation. Don't let other people kind of like bring you down or make you think that you're doing wrong. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I need to read into these a little bit more. Yeah. I always love using new cards, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know what that means. Tammy, your oracle card. Gatherings. Gather Gather festive witches, speak of joy and drink to wishes. Take one, give two, celebrating all blisses. Gather with other people. Appreciate the togetherness and share with each other. I know you were just saying earlier that there wasn't really much around you, but maybe that might change. Okay. Amber. I think I'll stick to tarot cards for most of my readings. Oracle cards are often clarity cards, kind of like just to kind of like give you that little extra oomph. But they're not great for just like if you're doing a reading for somebody, just oracle cards isn't gonna do it. At least for some people it might. For me, I stick to tarot. Alright, Amber. Alright, Amber. Let's see here. Oh. The Six of Swords literally pops up for you every single reading, I feel like, Amber. Lots of transitioning going on. This Nine of Swords, I feel like, is warning you not to kind of just sit there and let things happen. Let's see what another card has to say. Ace of Wands, okay. This card is really saying, like, don't just sit there and let things happen to you. Financial one too, my thing messed me up today and I'm in the red. Oh no. So in the past, you might have kind of let people walk all over you. And a lot of people do. I do sometimes. It's definitely a warning not to do that. Not to just stand there while somebody else is about to eat you. This goose is about to eat this dude and he's just sitting there, letting it happen. It's one of those things that it's like, it's warning you not to do that. I can only do regular readings with my fairy cards, and the other oracle cards said nope. It's really saying, like, don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let people put you down or walk all over you. This new transition, I feel like with the past, having this card constantly is really trying to push you, like, hey, you really need to make this transition, this change really needs to happen. So something definitely needs to happen. Ace of Wands is an opportunity for passion, creativity, ideas and inspiration to hit. I feel like it's a good time to express yourself. I know that you have said in the past that you write. I think that you should write. I think that's really what that's saying, is like, write down kind of your emotions and things that are happening to you. Burdens, for sure, lots of things going on. I feel like something's keeping you from pushing forward and keeping your head up and being able to get through those tough times. And I mean, it speaks for itself. There's a lot of stuff going on for you right now. I feel like that is going to change. That Ace of Wands, I feel like if you kind of take that time to express yourself creatively, I think it's really going to help you get past it, and it's going to help the burdens be a little bit less. It might not be so tough for you to kind of push through with those burdens on you back. Nine of Pentacles. Good things will definitely come. I feel like I really keep getting like this card is like screaming at me. New opportunities to express yourself creatively are coming on their way. So make sure that you're taking those opportunities. Make sure you're journaling, writing, whatever you need to do to kind of get it out creatively. I feel like it's really going to help, like big time going to help. But the Nine of Pentacles is all about like things are starting to come together. I feel like you've had these tough times happening, and this transition is about to happen. Transition is about to happen. It's going to change. It's going to make it so it's not so bad. You just have to kind of push through and make sure that you're expressing yourself creatively. Just kind of get it out, and it won't be so hard to carry those burdens. I hope that made sense. Yule card for you. Wreath. There in the circle of life tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. Wow. So that one is all about like the circle of life has death, and you can't live without having that death there as well. It's just a cycle. You just lost your mom, and you were just talking about she'll still be there for you. The essence of spirit, bound by the essence of spirit. I definitely think that the cards are really saying like, yeah, you're right. Your mom is going to be there for you. I feel bad for my fiance because away and ghost her. Don't do that. She's seriously like the picture that you guys posted the other day. I think it was her that posted and she tagged you in it. But her energy is so good and light, and I think that you need that. I think it's going to help you. So lean into her a little bit. Let her help you. I feel like the more you push her away, I feel like the more you're hurting yourself. Make sure that you're not pushing her away. She has like a light about her, like an energy that's just really good for you, I feel like. So make sure that you're not pushing her away. I know that could be easier said than done, but let her in, lean on her a little bit. She's going to be able to help you a lot. She's going to help you a lot, I feel like. All right, so I think that is everybody. If anybody is watching that hasn't commented yet, speak now or forever hold your peace. Or just come back next Tuesday. Alright. So, I'm done for the night. These Yule cards, I definitely need to, I think I need to connect with them a little bit more. They're intriguing for sure. They're not the same, like, really dark energy that the Samhain one was. I feel like these have a really good energy. I just need to connect with them a little bit more so I kind of know more of what they're about. Elizabeth, Tammy, and Amber, make sure that you guys like my video while you're here. And anybody else who's watching with a replay or anything like that, make sure you like my video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I will be back on Tuesday. Like I said, I think on the 30th I'm going to do my horoscopes. I'm going to write out my horoscopes beforehand for each zodiac for the year 2022. And then I'm going to add a tarot reading to each zodiac. There's 12 different zodiacs. I think I'll be able to do it all in one video. It shouldn't take too long, especially if I do my horoscopes beforehand. But anyways, so look forward to that. I hope that you guys will join me on that one. That I think I'm going to go live on that one on the 30th. I need to go ahead and make thumbnails and go ahead and schedule out so people can like follow them and get reminders for them. But yeah. And if you haven't already, make sure that you follow me on Facebook at Her Head in the Stars. And I think that's it. That's my whole spiel. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.